Watch the baseball game?
I ended up watching the last baseball game. I was out of town and busy and missed some of the baseball games. But yeah, caught that last one.
Got back just in time to burn a bus.
Yeah, exactly. Got back in time to...
No, you bash the bus, you burn the mattress.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You throw the burning mattress into the bus.
And then you burn the bus.
Yeah.
Turn over the pickup truck.
Did they turn over a pickup truck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, there's one of those pictures where like a guy in front of it going like, "Hang loose, bro!
Definitely-
Look at this car!"
Definitely one of those photos being circulated saying, if you know this man, call SFPD.
Right. Yeah.
Asshole.
How
I
the
wonder if that
fuck-
guy got caught.
How the...
Drunk alcohol?
I feel like we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Like, in the
No, I
office,
don't.
like, all week.
I don't think alcohol is
I
at
don't-
all an
I-
explanation for
dude,
that.
Yeah, like...
This
what-
is
there's some people that-
opportunism where people know that like, oh, this is a thing you can get away with specifically after these kinds of events, win or lose in a championship series, and the police in some ways turn the other way a little bit, and people just go nuts. Like I think it is a socially acceptable. I put that in quotes because
Yeah.
socially accepted, like or expected.
It just really fucking sucks for like small business owners who get their shops fucked up.
Yeah,
and stuff
totally.
Like that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
But then
terrible.
posing for a picture with it?
Yeah.
Well, that's just
you-
idiots.
You have to be the dumbest motherfucker in the world to do that.
Yeah.
Like, there's a way to get away with breaking shit. That is not it. Holy shit.
Do you have a better way?
Dude, you wear a fucking mask.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you want to break stuff out there in public like that, wear a fucking mask.
What about a bat?
Bring a fucking bat,
Same
man.
time, I bet
This is
the way to attract police attention is to be out in the middle of that throng wearing a fucking ski mask.
Well, no, don't wear a ski mask. Wear like some kind of
You're wearing a hoodie with the
Or, you know, yeah.
some
ninja
kind of
hoodie
baseball
thing.
Sunglasses.
A panda mask.
Sunglasses, a baseball hat, and fake mustache.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
just don't.
Just don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
well,
going
that's-
to throw that one out
Yeah,
there. Just
I'm
don't.
with you on that one.
Just don't.
It's
And, yeah, the people out there, the idea that like alcohol is like fucking learn how to handle your fucking liquor.
I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying it's a factor. I'm saying
Sure.
you go
I guess
from
maybe it's a
you go
factor.
from seeing a bunch of dudes talking about going to flip a pickup truck to flipping
You're
a
like,
pickup
fuck
truck.
it.
Yeah,
I have
There's a couple of
definitely had enough drinks to where if someone said like we're gonna go turn this car over.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds
we
like
had
a good
we had
idea.
a party. One of the parties we had when I was living out in the middle of nowhere. Like one of the parties went real bad, and there was the road was kind of curved, and there were big ditches on either side of the road. We were in a dirt road, and a bunch of cars had to park out on the street. And these guys took it upon themselves to like, there was some dude, I don't know if it was some girl, just whatever it was. They decided this dude was a fucking dick, and they went out there and pushed his pickup truck over into the ditch. Like it was already kind of slanted over a little bit.
Didn't take much of a push.
So it didn't take much of a push. But
that made a real bad noise.
yeah, probably yeah. The police eventually came.
We're involved
to the party. They were
They-
not happy.
They weren't thrilled about the
They
hundreds
were not
of
thrilled
people.
about a lot of things that happened out there, really. But
like in general, if they knew if they were coming out there,
yeah, they knew what they
Like
were.
they'd been
they
there
knew what they were
before?
getting. They knew what they were getting.
And then we
Yeah.
pushed the cop car into the ditch.
Exactly.
And
Take
was
that.
real bad.
push those cops in that ditch.
That's right.
Everything in the ditch.
Yep, it's a deep ditch. It's hard to get out of.
A girl who was at the party had to run and get the baseball bat out from under my bed and run out and like chase people off.
The cops.
No, not the cops.
Okay.
No, not the cops.
Off my
Looters.
Looters.
lawn. It was a hell of a night.
Someone
It was a month.
found a girl in my closet. I had a
Whoa,
like
I usually keep girls in my closet.
you know,
it's a rental service.
I had some sort of plastic cup or something full of change. You know, just spare change. Throw it in there. You know, eventually it fills up or something like that. Found a girl coming out, handful of change.
Just digging through
Just
your
digging
change.
through-
Like, did she go in for specific
I
denominations,
she was-
like quarters?
No, she was just like walking around looking for fucking shit to steal. Find her in my fucking room stealing change.
What'd you say?
Get the fuck. Get the
Did you,
fuck
did you
outta
get
here.
the change back?
Yeah, I got the change back.
Okay.
She threw it on the bed and ran.
Oh, really?
Like you caught her?
Yeah.
Did you leave the party?
Maybe.
Not in a position to know.
Yeah, I don't know. There were a lot of fucking people.
There was a reason why the cops had to show up. There was
Yeah,
way
totally.
way too many
There was a
people
lot of-
there.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Like, this is
fucking
the reason we pay for cops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. This is you
Well,
want,
it's sheriffs out there, isn't it?
it is.
It's not incorporated, so
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
county got to come after you.
yeah. Then the cops raided the house once. That was just during the day.
Oh, that's right.
Not a good raid.
I wasn't there for that, but
It's a bad raid.
I heard about that.
They thought that we were someone else.
Oh.
There were multiple houses on that property, or multiple dwellings on that property
I like that term.
Yeah.
Dwelling.
It's more appropriate.
That implies a whole lot about what's going on in this neighborhood.
Yeah, and I was.
I wouldn't call it a neighborhood.
To bring it back around, I was playing Criterion's Burnout Revenge on an Xbox with the volume all the way up, and I saw someone out of the corner of my eye as I was playing, and I figured it was just some friend of mine. It's the sort of house where people just walk in.
Yeah, sure.
Everything was unlocked all the time.
Like college dorms,
Totally, yeah.
freeform.
I was well past college age at this point. For the
But the same atmosphere.
But when I moved in there were college girls living there, so it was okay. Right. And out of the side of my vision, I see someone walking in there. I think it's a friend of mine. Like, turn over there. It's a cop, gun out. Like, like, hey.
Pointed at you?
Yeah. Like pointed in my general direction.
Jeez.
And I'm holding a big black Xbox controller. I just go, hi, set the controller down. Hi, hello. And they're looking.
Was it a Duke?
No, it was
S.
not.
If it was.
I would be dead.
If it was, you could have taken it.
I would be dead if it was a Duke. He would have seen that and been like, fuck that, and just like pumped me full of shots. And they were looking for someone named Chris who drove a white car. Turns out my roommate was a guy named Chris who drove a white car. Now, after the fact, I would learn that one of the guys that lived in one of the other dwellings was a guy named Chris who drove a white car. And I said, like, he's here. He should be here somewhere. I think.
Oh man, so you're ratting out your friend without.
I think he's in a room. I think he's in his room. I don't know. It's like, well, show us where it is. And I'm like walking. They're like, hands on guns, fucking like
Ready to go.
There's like 5 cops in the house at this point. And they said like, oh, we saw a gun. They went around back and said we saw a gun through the sliding glass door, so we came in. It was like a pellet gun or something because we were doing a lot of dumb shit out there. So I said like, this is his room. And they're like, well, do you have a key? Like they went to turn the handle and it was locked. So do you have a key to it? Turns out I did because it used to be my bedroom and I still had a key on my key ring. I said, yeah.
Too late now.
Yeah, and they were getting ready to kick the door. And I said, I have a key. So they opened the door, and turns out my roommate is on the phone, breaking up with his girlfriend over the phone.
Quality.
Yeah. So he's, like the door's open. He's like, get the fuck out! Like, cops gotta go. That was the last thing he said to that girl. And they dragged.
Quick on the draw, though.
Yeah,
Most people would be like, oh.
Yeah. So then they got one look at him and said, this is not the person we're looking for. And as they're getting ready to leave, like we walk out front and there's like 8 fucking cop cars, multiple jurisdictions parked along the dirt road. And they're like, ha, yeah, well, we thought we were looking for the other guy. We got to go.
What did they want this guy for?
So this guy comes walking in the driveway or as they're all pulling out, he pulls his car in.
To your driveway?
Yeah, because it's where he lived. It was a dirt road, and he had to drive past our place to get to his place.
Wait, Chris with the white car?
Yeah, Chris with the white car pulls in.
Did you know him?
Cops? No.
Oh.
Never talked to them. They were the hippies that lived out back and were probably doing bad shit because every 12 hours the power would dim and come back on. Like there was some huge amount of lights somewhere in their operation that would shut on or come on.
Like maybe in that big barn in the
Maybe
back.
the huge barn in the back. I don't really
Big
know.
halogens.
I don't
maybe
really know.
Just speculating.
Not a light scientist?
Or a ghost containment system.
Could be that.
coming on.
Could be
Yeah, I
that.
wish.
Could be that.
They had a lot of bad parties out there, and I didn't go.
Poor quality?
No, like
a little too good.
like dangerous in a totally different way than ours were. Ours were
Like yours were just irresponsible.
yeah, ours were irresponsible drunk kids, and then like one guy had a pistol, and there was like a bunch of fucking dumb shit.
Right.
Theirs were like, we are experienced mind expanders, and we're gonna hang out in this field all night. And
they were all
fuck
like,
you.
they were all like
Would
laying
you
in
just
a
hear like howling?
It was like half Burning Man, or
like
something.
laying in a K-hole all night. or
Yeah,
something?
pretty much. Yeah.
So wait, this guy pulled in as the cops
yeah,
were
so
there?
they fucking
just as they were there?
yeah. So they
Like,
clicked
oh,
him up,
shit?
threw him in the car, and that was that.
That was convenient.
Yeah, exactly.
The
So
cops left happy.
3 days later,
Thanks, Jeff.
right? So three days later, I'm sitting out on the porch on the phone, and he comes walking in the driveway.
Chris with the white car.
Yeah. And he comes no car this time.
okay.
Just comes walking in. He says, "Hey man, sorry about that stuff. Just don't shoplift from the Walmart. That's all I gotta say."
Right,
Like,
yeah.
sure.
Oh, really?
I guess
they
not.
really
Yeah.
that Walmart security will really come down on you
Yeah.
hard.
Well, maybe, I don't know. There was a Walmart up the road, and it's technically in a different town, so
You got to set an example somehow. How else?
and then they're probably pretty bored, and they probably I don't know.
Man,
Burnout.
I wonder what the description was the cops had in their notepad that when they saw your Chris was like, no, this isn't the right guy.
This isn't the right dude.
Yeah, was there a distinctive feature of this other Chris?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't get a good look at him, but he was, he had longer hair. Definitely had longer hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ponytail kind of guy.
Sure.
So yeah, whenever I think about Criterion's driving games, invariably that comes up. So Most Wanted is in stores now.
Fantastic.
Should have gotten Alex Ward on the line.
Right.
Had him field that question.
Yeah, exactly. So what would you do in this situation?
Do you know Chris?
You, Chris, with a white car?
Yeah, shoplifter. Bad news.
He works in our QA department.
Yeah. All right. That figures.
If Chris with the white car isn't in the next burnout, I'm going to be really
Just as a
disappointed.
name, Chris with the white car.
Just whatever. Anytime there is a AI driver that's in a white car, the license plate says Chris.
That's just a mission where you like get in a
Yeah,
car.
I want
and
a mission
go
giver,
meet Chris.
quest giver.
Hey, dude, you got to step on it. I just stole like 3 tins of popcorn from Walmart.
Peel out from the big box store. That's
Yeah.
your next mission.
Yeah, but it's one of
Brad.
those big tins, man.
Yeah, the
It's
big
got,
like caramel and
Yeah.
Oh man, I want
cheese.
I would,
Oh,
I
the
would fucking
three
steal some of
flavor.
that
Yeah,
shit
tricolor.
for sure.
What do they call? I forgot the brand is. Like
Oh, there are all kinds of different
Oh,
brands.
okay.
Yeah.